Oh.
What?
Okay, alright, good. I didn't know if we were actually, like, in that broadcast. Usually I create the broadcast and then close it and then start streaming. Okay, alright. We are
Hi.
live. Hello, hello. We had the opportunity through our friend Drewmy on Twitter and Discord and now venturing into YouTube like us. He gives us the opportunity to donate to great causes and then get some Pokemon cards in return. So lately he's been donating to the American Cancer Society. So we had the opportunity to get some Lost Origin Build and Battle boxes, which are by far our favorite type of sealed product.
Yeah.
So we love to take 2 each and build 60 card decks with what we find. Now, Drew also got us some packs that came along with these. So out of 9 packs each, we have some additional cards that will help us build our Build and Battle boxes from.
Mm-hmm.
Out of those, we got a few fancy ones. So we got a Trainer Gallery Roserade, a Trainer Gallery Bayonet, Full Art Fantina. I even have to read what she does. You can use this card only if you have 10 or more cards in the Lost Zone. So 10 out of 60, 1/6 of your deck. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Pokemon take 120 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V. And then Kyurem V. So we will make sure at the end of this that we have an even number of trainer cards and an even number of Vs before we go into our tabletop match on Tuesday. Yes. We know that opening and building the decks takes so long that we are going to do the opening now and then battle on Tuesday. Yeah. So what did you get, honey?
Alright, so I got the Radiant Gardevoir. Beautiful card here. The ability Loving Veil. All of your Pokemon take 20 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V. So that can be really, really powerful. And then Magnezone V is the other one that I got.
Sorry, trying to get the lighting better without too much glare and also too much shining in our eyes.
Yeah.
Or your eyes, for that matter. Okay.
Alright.
So, we'll set these aside and see if they end up being useful.
Yes, if we get any sets.
And we each have 1 V right now.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Alright.
Let's get started. Yeah, go ahead and open yours the right way, and then I'll see if I can get mine.
Maybe.
Probably not.
I'll try. Nope. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Now, if we end up with 2 of the exact same... Like, if one of us has 2 of the exact same pre-built deck base, and the other person has 2 different ones, we'll have to trade.
Yeah, we could switch.
Otherwise, that would be silly.
Right. Because then we wouldn't have...
For the most part. Unless, I guess it depends on how many copies. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need this, too.
Yeah, they're not overly easy to...
This is why we're not professional box ripper people. Yeah.
Yeah, give me
You're the expert. But we're really excited. So all these cards are brand new. Lost Origin is bringing the Lost Zone mechanic back, so that'll be a lot of fun. We'll see if either of us end up with a V-Star that we can use. Because then we can actually use our V-Star marker. Otherwise, we'll have to use it anyway, just to mark the Lost Zone. So typically what's done, what we've seen done in the past, is that when a card goes into the lost zone, it goes under your special marker, like your GX marker or something like that. I guess I'm not sure what they did in like 2010.
Yeah, I don't know.
What we've seen done previously is that. And we're going to need the scissors probably right again here for the pre-built decks. And the packs, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so build and battle boxes are cool because they come with 4 packs. So you have the potential to get almost anything.
Yep.
And then they come with a pre-built deck. So already I have the Finion, which the one that I've heard people talk about a lot. The Machamp is really, really cool. And then the other one that I've heard people talk a lot about is Comfey. I have Gengar. Yeah. We'll read him.
We'll read that in a minute. Aww.
Well, they might not be exactly the same.
Okay,
if they are, we'll trade one.
Got it.
And yeah, we'll have to see.
Here, do you want to put?
Oh yeah. Let's mark those. Well,
Sorry,
will
that
help
was
us.
a little sideways and crazy, but it does
It's
not look like
Z.
does not look like a K, so we're good. Oh, gracious! Oh golly, I'm just like throwing stuff.
Just making a mess.
Guys,
All
I'm a mess today.
Let's look at this.
More so than usual.
It's every day.
Hey.
What? Okay, so some of this stuff doesn't apply to us because we're not doing like a true
Build and battle.
like build and battle format.
Right.
So a 40 card ready to play deck, which also includes a bunch of energy. We are going to be keeping most of the codes.
Yeah.
We can give away these codes.
The pack codes?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll keep the
build and battles, and we've got some other pack codes we can.
Yeah.
We do need some for ourselves to play online. So let's see. We know what V-Star powers are. They are powers that are once per game. They might be an attack or an ability, which is different from the old GX attacks, which were also once per game, but were all attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And try to focus on a few evolution chains and include as many trainer cards as you can. Make sure you have only 2 or 3 energy types. And we are going to apply the 4 card limit like normal because we're going to build 60 card decks like we said.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, let's see what we find.
And this is the card list.
The set list. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so first we're going to open up these. Oh, here, I see where it's actually already...
Yeah, I can't find the end of it, but it has a thingy. Okay, yeah, mine didn't work.
That's funny because that one had like a very visible line.
Yeah.
And this one does not have a very visible line. But there we go. I got it.
Alright, here, hand me the
much better. Okay. Alright. Careful with these codes. We're going to need those.
Yes.
You can set yours off to the side in your pile for future use.
Yes. There we go.
Alright, so first off, peek through yours real quick and just see if they're identical. And if not, then you can pick one of the 2 of these.
They already look like they're not. They are not.
They're not identical?
They are not identical.
Okay, so do you want to keep both Machamp, or do you want to trade one?
I mean... I guess... How do you feel? I do like that one. Okay, I definitely want to keep those ones.
Okay. These are really nice right off the bat. set this aside. Just briefly, we'll read through them.
I know. Well, I want to know what I'm giving up.
That's true. I guess that's fair. That's fair.
Oh. I mean, I feel like they're all designed to be good.
Yeah, I mean,
so
yeah. So you want to keep those two?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine. All right, good. So let's go through these, and then we will open packs. Okay, so first off, I've got Gengar, obviously a stage 2. This is the promo.
There you go. Hopefully it's not too bad. It doesn't look too bad on the bottom.
Yeah, I think that's good for both of us. There.
Yeah.
Okay. So Gengar has an ability called Netherworld Gate. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put it onto your bench. If you do, put 3 damage counters on this Pokemon. And then it can attack for a single Psychic Energy. Screaming Circle, put 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So up to 100. Sorry, 2 damage counters. I said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's placing counters, so it's not dealing damage.
Right.
So it's not affected by things that
block damage or reduce damage
or weakness. Like it doesn't hit for weakness.
Right.
But that's potentially very impactful. And of course, not hitting for weakness is going to be good if you end up with a fighting type deck. Okay, so there's that. Then we are just going to make an energy pile. Yeah, there's always, now that they make pre-built decks.
I was saying, there's 3 types of energy there.
Oh, yeah. 3 types of energy. Okay, so Zizu, always good. I'll make a supporter deck, or supporter pile here. Ultra Ball, always good. Research, always good. Level Ball. Iscan, this is a new one. Oh, is this, well, it's not going to be on there because it's a promo. It is. Okay, so it's almost like the samurai helmet. Is the symbol for Lost Origin.
Okay.
So let's see if we can get you guys a good... Yeah.
There we go. Yeah,
and Lost Origin is F block still. So that'll be important when it comes to rotation. Iscan, draw 2 cards. If your active Pokemon has Hisuian in its name, draw 2 more cards. Okay, so that's potentially useful. Grant, it goes with fighting type decks. Irida, very solid. Cynthia's Ambition. Arezu, this is also new. Search your deck for up to 3 evolution Pokemon that don't have a rule box. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So any 3 evolution Pokemon that are non-rule box. Okay, so here's the regular art of Gengar, the non-promo art. So there's Gengar. Okay, Hisuian Arcanine. I've heard a lot of talk about this Hisuian Arcanine because it can attack for no cost, and if you have no cards in your hand when you attack, which you can build decks based around that, I would think that Radiant Venusaur would go well with that, since it lets you draw cards after your attack.
Oh, okay.
So you attack with no cards in hand, then you get to draw 4 with Radiant Venusaur. So if you attack with no cards in hand, it does 10 plus 150, so 160. Whoa. And of course, if you have a choice belt or anything, that goes up even higher. So heard a lot of good things about Hisuian Arcanine, Hisuian Growlithe, and they can both attack for no damage. Not that no energy. Sorry, that's what I meant. They can both attack for no energy. Nice. Which means you could potentially have less energy cards in your deck. Although most cards these days don't have a ton to begin with. Okay, so that's interesting. They only give you the Gengar because you can cheat it into play. You don't need the Ghastly and the Haunter. All you have to do is get it into the discard pile, and then you can Netherworld Gate it onto your bench.
Nice.
Okay, and then this family is cool, and actually I think the Seadra is the best, most well-received card out of here, so let's just go through these. Horsey, 50 HP, Reverse Thrust, 10 damage, switch with one of your bench Pokemon. Seadra, okay, so this is the big thing. It has an attack called Swim Freely, which means it can use Finneon's Oceanic Accompaniment. So we'll get there in a second, but that's for energy acceleration. And then Water Jet is... This attack does 10 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each water energy attached to this Pokemon.
Okay.
So you can pick any Pokemon, so you can snipe off the bench, and you can attach as many water energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon as you want during your turn because of Oceanic Accompaniment.
Oh, nice.
But honestly, the Kingdra isn't terrible either, depending on your situation. So Kingdra has an ability called Seething Currents. Once during your turn, you may have either player shuffle their hand and put it on the bottom of their deck. If that player put any cards on the bottom of their deck in this way, they draw 4 cards. So it's like Marnie. It's a free Marnie, but you get to keep your own hand.
Right.
So that's a pretty cool ability. You lose the ability to snipe the bench.
Right.
But then you only need 2 energy to deal 130 damage. So very, very respectable.
Yeah.
Alright, so why don't you go through one of yours?
Alright, so we've got the Machamp here. Little crooked, but I think you can see it. Okay, so he has an ability Crisis Muscles. If your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining, this Pokemon gets plus 150 HP.
Whew.
Yeah. And then its only attack for 2 fighting energy, Strong Arm Lariat, 100 plus. You may do 100 more damage. If you do, during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we've got Psychic Energy and Fighting Energy. Alright, I'm gonna move this there. Okay. So then we've got some supporters. We've got Choi, Cynthia's Ambition, Professor's Research, Zizu, Iscan, Grant.
You'll want to read Grant since you're likely to have a fighting deck.
I was just thinking you had just said that that's a good one for fighting. Okay, during this turn, your fighting Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. During your turn, if this Grant is in your discard pile, you may discard 2 cards except any Grant from your hand. If you do, put this Grant into your hand. This effect doesn't use up your supporter card for the turn. Okay, cool. Alright, and then Ultra Ball. Okay. Oh, there's a couple more random ones there in the middle. There. Arazu.
I mean, Pokemon games don't have voice acting, so unless the character shows up in the anime or something, it's hard to say for sure, but I say Arazu.
Okay. And a Gloria. And that is all of the trainer cards in this deck here. Then I have a Gengar.
Yep.
Okay, so that and that. And then the Hisuian, Growlithe, and Arcanine line.
Okay.
I have to set that there. And then Machop and Machoke.
Okay, good. You'll need those.
Right. And Gligar and Gliscor.
Ooh, I love that family.
Alright, so Gligar has 1 attack, Cyclone Pincers 10 times, flip 4 coins. This attack does 10 damage for each heads. And then Gliscor has 1 attack, Hurricane Shock 50 times, flip 4 coins. This attack does 50 damage for each heads. If at least 2 of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, how many coins do you flip? 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a 50% chance of causing paralysis.
Right. Alright, so that's all of my cards. Obviously, some of them are the same as yours, so it didn't take quite as long for me to go through that.
Right. You can go ahead and go through your second one.
Okay. I guess that was silly.
No. Let me go through mine so you can cut your packs open.
Yeah.
And then you can go through your second one. That makes more sense.
get these out into families, and then I'll put a fighting power. Okay.
Okay, so Finneon is the other promo that I have, and its big thing is its ability called Oceanic Accompaniment. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a water energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon that has the Swim Freely attack. So we're going to be looking for other Pokemon, and actually I have Dugong right here that you guys can just barely see, that has the Swim Freely attack. So that is potentially something to build around as a mechanic because you've got really good energy acceleration there with Finneon. So I'm just going to put Finneon here like on the water pile because there shouldn't be any other families coming from here, any other water families. Okay, so we'll put the energy cards up here. We'll make a separate, like, every other type of energy pile when we're opening our packs because we're less likely to use those.
Right.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
Depends on what we draw. Okay, Zizu, Ultra Ball, Professor's Research, Level Ball, Iscan, Irida, Grant, Cynthia's Ambition, Erezu. I have Gengar, Hisuian Arcanine, Hisuian Growlithe. So mine were exactly the same, except that they had two different promos. That I had the Finneon promo and then the Gengar promo. But otherwise, I got the same two families.
Okay.
So Kingdra, Seadra, Horsey, and Hisuian Arcanine, Hisuian Growlithe. So we'll see.
Right.
Leaning towards water, of course, because I have Kyurem. He doesn't take he only needs one lightning, so you might be able to build like lightning fighting. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Might be able to get away with that. Okay. So then we have another 2 Machamp.
Nice, because that's your promo this time, right? Or they were both?
Yeah, it was my promo last time too.
They're both. Are they both? Those aren't both promos, are they?
They are. That might be a
You got an extra promo?
That's fun.
Nice. Katie got 3 promo Machamp. No, because the other one only had 1.
Right.
Katie got 3 promo Machamp in 2 building battles. There's 39?
Yeah,
so there were 41 cards? Yes! 41 cards in the building battle box. Nice.
Funny. Okay.
Nice.
So I got an extra card, so that's fun.
Now you'll have to be hoping that you pull another Machop and Machoke, at least
extra,
one more set, because I think you only have a 1-1.
A 1-1. Probably. I
mean, that's what the other one had,
right.
So we'll see.
Oh, boy. That's funny.
You can just give me all the... Or that works, too.
Yeah, it's just gonna... Alright. Water and Fighting Energy. Got another Ultra Ball, Professor's Research, Level Ball, Irida, Gloria, Cynthia's Ambition, Erezu. I struggle.
It's just phonics, baby.
Yeah, I struggle with that one. I don't know why. Okay. Alright, Machop, Machoke. We've got... Yeah, so that was supposed to just be a 1-1 line. And then we've got another Gligar, Gliscor line. And then the Horsey, Seadra, Kingdra line.
Okay, so you do have some of those.
Yes.
I have a bunch.
Yes.
And we'll see what we pull out of the packs, too.
Right.
So far, no stadiums, no tools.
Right.
And Level Ball, you'll want to pay attention to which Pokemon have 90 HP. So does Seadra have 90 HP? Because that would be amazing. Or 80. 90 or less, because that's what you can pull with Level Ball.
Right.
So if you... I mean, you'll probably end up including Level Ball anyway for your basics, but that's something to think about.
Right.
What you would play, what you can search for with Level Ball.
Definitely.
So, cool. Alright, so let's take these out, and we will give away these codes as we get to them. We got to see what we pull. So historically, build and battle boxes have been very good to us.
Yes.
Historically, we've averaged 1 rule box Pokemon per box, per build and battle box.
Yep.
So we'll see what we get. And this will be a really fun set to play around with online and in person when we go back to Pokemon League.
Yeah.
I don't know that any of these cards are legal for tomorrow. I don't think anybody had Lost Origin cards last Monday, so I'm not sure how that works. I'm certainly not going to have a deck built, most likely. Although, again, I've heard a lot of people talking about Hisuian Arcanine, so I'm curious to see how those decks are built. You would think that they would have lots of item cards,
Right.
or you would have something like Galarian Meowth that can discard stuff, which I just got a bunch of Galarian Meowth.
Yeah.
To use with potentially use in Dittocarp, like a different way of building Dittocarp.
Whoop. Jeez, Pete. Alright.
Alright, ready?
Almost.
Well, that's okay. I can show the first 2 codes
Yep.
while we're waiting. So there you guys go.
I'm just gonna
2 Lost Origin codes. And now that we are rolling through this part, let me just double check that. I mean, that says live. Let me just double check that everything is working.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that seems
Yay.
good. And live control room. There we go. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Good.
Just always good to double
bounce
check.
back to here.
All right.
Hey, Drew.
Hi.
Thank you. All right,
Yay.
we're about to get started, and we already had good luck with the packs that you opened for us. So here we go. All right. So you can go first, honey.
Okay. Galarian Stunfisk. So it's a metal type.
Metal type. I have Abomasnow, water type. Does not have swim freely, so that's something we'll want to pay attention to. And I'll start a pile up there.
Okay, Cascoon.
Okay. Ooh, Panic Mask. Prevent all damage done to the Pokemon this card is attached to by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have 40 HP or less.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Potentially. And that would be remaining, obviously, not maximum.
Right.
There's very few Pokemon that have 40 or less maximum, especially anymore.
Yeah. Lost Vacuum. It's an item.
Nope.
Have we had? No.
Not this time. We got some from Drew,
some when we
so we'll go
those
through
packs.
those.
Yeah.
Hey, the kids are watching. Cool. All right. We'll try to do a good job.
Alright, so Lost Vacuum. You can only use this card if you put another card from your hand in the Lost Zone.
Into the Lost Zone.
Choose a Pokemon tool attached to any Pokemon or any stadium in play and put it in the Lost Zone.
Okay, that's nice. So it's versatile, but you have to permanently lose a card in order to use it. Cool. Alright, Carbink. Can put item cards from your deck into your hand with an attack. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So, fighting types there.
Okay, Psychic Energy.
Alright, Psychic Energy.
Another Gliscor.
Gliscor! Did you already have 4?
Yes. Yes, I should have 4.
Okay, we'll even that stuff out at the end.
Yes.
Alright, so cool. He's flip 4 50 times.
50 times
and 50%
damage.
chance of paralysis, right?
Yes. Yep.
Cool. And there are other things you could pair that with, like Glimwood Tangle, that would let you reflip the coins.
Okay.
There's also one I like with cards like that called Blunder Policy, that if you flip coins for an attack, if any of them are tails, you draw 2 cards or something like that.
Cool.
So kind of helps that mechanic help you. Like even if you flip tails, you get something. Hisuian Zoroark V.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So I've heard a lot of people
Nice.
talking about this family, and what's cool about this for our purposes is that because it's colorless, it can go with anything,
So
with any deck.
that's a lot of fun.
So obviously the V Star is what people are most excited about,
Right.
but Void Return for no energy, 30 damage. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Shadow Cyclone for 3 colorless, 130, move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon.
Wow.
So, sweet. Hisuian Zoroark V.
Nice.
See, we've already gotten a V. The build and battle boxes, I'm telling you, they are the best.
They are.
They are the
great.
best. Especially if you're a player, you get cards you can play with. I mean, some of these are potentially really strong single type decks, or single prize decks. That's what I meant. Right. Single prize decks. Hisuian Arcanine has apparently been doing really well in Japan. Again, I need to see these lists.
Right.
Because that would be fun to try and play with. I'll have to build that deck because we just love single prizers. Right. Go ahead.
Okay. Gift energy.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so this is a special energy. It's a colorless. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides colorless energy. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, draw cards until you have 7 in your hand.
Oh, so it's essentially the same thing as Lucky Egg. Lucky Egg is a tool that does the same thing.
But this gives you energy.
Yeah, so what's nice about that is there's 2 decks right now. There's 2... Well, yeah, you'll want to make a special energy pile.
Yeah, here. Let me scooch this.
For yourself.
Yeah.
We can move this one down. Have our generic energy pile.
So a little better.
Here. For anything that's not these 3 types.
And then I can put...
yeah, I mean, you'll want to save space in case you pull any stadiums. And tools are technically... We usually put those separate from items.
Yeah.
But, anyway. Yes, so put your special.
Oh, okay.
Because that's like a stadium. Or like a trainer. You know.
I know. I just don't have room. Okay.
I mean, you can pull these families down onto the wood because they know what those families are. Like, that's what I have.
Right. I don't have as much room down here as you do.
Oh, here.
So I can't put a whole card that way.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright.
So after we go through all of these, then we'll just quickly separate out the cards from Drew, because if any of them fit into these families, then we'll just put them back in those families. Okay.
Alright,
so,
your turn.
My turn. Lost Vacuum, Reverse Hollow. Cool. Item. We'll definitely have to use some Lost Origin card or Lost Zone cards because that's like the whole point.
Yeah, what it is. Alright. Gumi.
Okay. I'm not... I think the single prize Goodra in this set is pretty good, but then Goodra V is also good.
Nice.
Slugma. Attach fire energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. That's cool.
Okay. Rosalia.
Nice. Clefairy, Moonwatching Party. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, for each of your benched Clefairy, you may search your deck for a Psychic Energy card and attach it to that Clefairy. Then shuffle your deck. Wonderstorm. This attack does 20 damage for each Psychic Energy attached to all of your Pokemon.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay, Apom.
Apom. Okay. Apom!
Hey!
Look at the top card of your opponent's deck. You may have your opponent shuffle their deck. That's potentially useful for control type.
Yeah. Rhyhorn.
Nice. Love Rhyhorn. Solid Gen 1 Pokemon. Spinarak! Your favorite. Darkness. Katie loves spiders.
No, that's a hard pass. Snover.
Oh, didn't somebody pull Obama Snow?
You did.
Okay, yeah. The tricky thing about that family is sometimes they're grass type, so you just want to
watch for that.
Yeah. Litwick.
Okay. Codes.
All right, codes for everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you enjoy this. And then again, the 60 card decks that we end up with here in an hour or so, we are going to battle with those this Tuesday for what we're starting to do regularly, our Tabletop Tuesday series. It just gives us a chance to share something with you on live stream without the needing to commit the time of editing.
Yes.
The only trick is if our boys cooperate. If they really don't cooperate, we might have to cancel from time to time and reschedule. But in general, they sleep pretty well.
Yes.
It's the going to sleep part.
Yes, it's the getting there that is difficult sometimes.
All right, your turn.
All right. Mirage Gate.
Ooh, that's really good.
Okay.
That's really good.
This is an item. You can use this card only if you have 7 or more cards in the Lost Zone. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Then shuffle your deck.
Yeah, so it's energy acceleration.
Right.
And people really want to use... So actually, neither of us got Comfey at all. It's one of the pre-release promos. We might pull some. I don't remember Drew pulling any. But the Comfey...
he might have pulled one.
One, maybe? Yeah, okay, yeah. No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about Comfey is it's look at the top 2, put one into your hand and one into the Lost Zone. So you can use that to build things up in the Lost Zone so that then you can use cards like Fantina and... Well, Lost Vacuum helps you put them in the zone, but Mirage Gate is a big one because you can use it with especially like dragon type decks or some they have to be different types, right? But it lets you energy accelerate. So cool.
Your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I get so excited. Hisuian Sliggoo.
Oh.
Rigidify. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 50 less damage from attacks. Yeah, I think the single prize Hisuian Gudra is really good, so we'll have to see.
Machoke.
Okay, good. You needed more of those. Yep. Box of Disaster.
Ooh.
If the Pokemon V this card is attached to has full HP and is knocked out by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon.
Ooh.
So it's a deterrent against getting one-shotted.
Right.
And that's the only time it applies. You have to get one-shot.
Right. Okay, Wind Up Arm. This is a Pokemon tool. The Pokemon this card is attached to can attack even if it's paralyzed or asleep.
Ooh.
That's fun.
Okay.
So this Roselia is a... Wow, this Roselia's attack, your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep.
Well,
that's what it does.
And what that's really intended for is... Ooh, I can't remember the card exactly. It's like Kingler or something. There's one of them that does like 100 damage times the number of special conditions affecting this Pokemon.
Oh,
and then there's a way that you can make spicy curry. It's just right there. Do you mind grabbing it?
Yes.
Spicy seasoned curry can make your own Pokemon burned. That's actually all it does. It's not even like both Pokemon burned. It heals 40 damage. So your active Pokemon is now burned. Heal 40 damage from it. So you can burn, and then there's a way that you can make your own active Pokemon paralyzed and poisoned. And so then if you have that, you can attack still and you can do 300 damage.
Wow.
Yeah. Super cool. Okay. Galarian Stunfisk. So that's my first metal type. That should be an energy.
Yep.
And this is
energy.
B-star marker. And your turn.
Clefable.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, so it has an ability Spirit Charm. All of your Pokemon take 30 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Dragon Pokemon. After applying weakness and resistance, you can't apply more than one Spirit Charm ability at a time.
Okay, so if you had like Clefable and Radiant Gardevoir in play, and your opponent's active Pokemon was a Dragon-type Pokemon V, you would take 50 less damage from attacks.
Right.
Right? Because that's 30 and that's 20. So, cool. Obviously very specific, so that makes it hard, because any deck that's not Dragon...
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
But if a Dragon type, like Giratina is in here, I think it's Dragon type.
Okay.
And the Hisuian Gudra, if those were like the best decks in the format, and that made a big enough difference, which it probably would, it might see play more. So it just depends. All cards are context specific. Very few cards are entirely bad. All right. Orbeetle, jamming attachment. Sorry, I know I'm not holding these in the best position.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm doing really badly with that.
Jamming attachment. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may attach up to 3 energy cards from your opponent's discard pile to your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like.
Oh.
That's fascinating. How would that be most detrimental? Well, I guess you would just... So, one, you would try to put them on Pokemon that can't use it, if possible. Or you put them on their support Pokemon that they're not intending to attack with anyway. And then that prevents them from doing things like... So Palkia V-Star's V-Star Power is an ability that puts 3 water energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon. So you prevent that. If you pull their energy out of their discard pile, they can't use that. So, alright, jamming attachment. I don't actually have a grass pile yet. I guess we'll put that there.
Oh, sorry. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Barbaracle.
It's like a barnacle.
Yes.
Barbaracle.
Yes, it's a barbarian barnacle.
Barbarian barnacle? Is that?
I don't know. That's what it looks like.
What is he? The what Pokemon?
The collective Pokemon.
Oh, because it's several binacle.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Anywho, it has an ability. Oh, sorry, sideways. Lost Block. Your opponent puts any prized cards they would take in the Lost Zone instead of in their hand. And that's just an ability. So...
Nice.
Yeah.
And you have to take prize cards. Like, it's not optional.
Right.
So it's just a matter of whether you know which ones they are or not.
Right. And then its attack is Dynamic Chop. It does 100 damage.
Cool. Oh, hey, look! A Trainer Gallery cast form.
Oh.
Weather reading. If you have 8 or more stadium cards in your discard pile, ignore all energy costs and this Pokemon's attack costs. Weather Force, 80 damage. Draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. Takes 3 colorless. Cool. So these have never been really good, but those abilities are certainly interesting. Very different. 8 or more stadium cards in your discard pile would be hard, because you have to have at least 8 stadium cards in the deck,
which is a lot.
And there's no battle compressor in standard, so you can't just search through, find them, and discard them.
Right. Okay. Porygon.
Nice. Colorless with a palm. Ghastly. Okay, so technically that would go here. Although, again, the Gengar can play by themselves.
Right.
All right.
Oh, Binacle.
Fantastic. Binacle.
Okay, there you go. Shellos. Oh, only colorless energy to attack.
Nice. Murkrow. It is a Yukimori Murkrow. That looks so good, it almost looks CG.
That's cool.
She's fantastic. All of her cards they're claymation, so they're clay, they're sculpted, and then she puts them in real real places, so that's like a real
it's
tree.
like a tree.
And
a real tree.
And then photographs them. That's my understanding of how she does that. So, your turn.
Okay, Mawile.
Mawile.
Okay, it has an attack for 1 colorless Tempting Trap. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. During your next turn, the defending Pokemon takes 90 more damage from attacks.
Whoa, that's cool.
Fun.
I mean, there's lots of other... Obviously, you can switch out in other ways.
Right.
But there are a lot of decks that use just like Air Balloon, and that's their main way of
and that
retreating.
is considered retreating.
But that's retreating. All it does is reduce retreat costs. It doesn't it doesn't move your Pokemon out of the active spot all by itself. Wurmple, Creepy Crawly Congregation. That's got to be one of the longer attack names out there.
Oh, that's funny.
Search your deck for any number of Wurmple, Silcoon, Beautifly, Cascoon, and Dustox. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck.
Okay. Horsey. That goes down.
That's really useful if you have rare candy. Sorry.
Yes, it would be.
But you have to hope that your opponent doesn't disrupt your hand.
Right.
Okay, Clefairy again.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, yes. Codes. Ooh, there you go. Okay, your turn.
All right, here we go.
New pack.
Swanna. Okay. Water Pulse. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Air Slash. Discard an energy from this Pokemon. It does 130 damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hariyama. Shove, 40 damage, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Muscular Slap, 100.
Electric. Okay, its ability, Ad Hoc Shock. Is that how you would say that?
Yep, Ad Hoc Shock.
Okay. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed.
Nice.
So that's like
lots of paralysis going on.
Mid-turn paralysis.
Yeah.
So that's an ability.
Right. Yeah, you get to see whether you succeed or fail first. And it's 80, so it is levelable, searchable.
Right.
I got the wind-up arm.
Nice. Hisuian Sliggoo. You have one of those.
Yep, I have a Hisuian Sliggoo. That's my only.
I have the Goomy.
Only dragon type. Nuzleaf. Now, Shiftry is often darkness type.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see if we pull one.
Right.
The last Shiftry that they printed in Evolving Skies was darkness type. So.
Okay, Fire Energy.
Okay, yep. Darkness Energy. Alright. Oh!
Enamorous V.
Okay, so that is a Pokemon that was introduced in Legends Arceus, and canonically, it is extinct in the future, like when all the other games take place, if I recall correctly.
Yes. Okay, so it has an ability, Guardian of Love. Prevent all effects of your opponent's Pokemon's abilities done to each of your Pokemon that have any psychic energy attached, except Enamorous V. And then its attack, Blossom Tail, for 1 psychic, 2 colorless, does 100 damage. Attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your benched Pokemon in any way you like.
Nice.
So so that is a pretty card.
It's kind of a really creepy looking Pokemon.
It is. It has like little hearts on it.
It's like a snake.
Yeah, Okay.
It definitely seems super trustworthy. Also, I wonder if this is like a different art or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to look it up later. Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Stonejourner. And okay, so you can tell based on the funky multicolored
didn't
borders.
Mention that earlier.
Well, I think this is the first Pokemon we pulled.
No, it's not.
No, it's not?
My Barbonicle has it also.
Okay, that means that it has something that refers to the Lost Zone. So, Lost Shot, 120 damage. Put the top card of your opponent's deck into the Lost Zone. I was about to say 4 energy to put the top card of your deck into the Lost Zone. Like, that's lame. But put the top card of your opponent's deck into the Lost Zone. Yes, please. 140 HP on a basic.
Wow. That's nice.
Yeah, alright.
Alright. And then Reverse Hollow Parasect.
Nice.
Alright. It has an ability, Lethargy Spores. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may make both active Pokemon asleep and poisoned.
Okay, that's it. That's how you do it. So, and see, I get lost because these cards get introduced so long before they come out in English.
Right. Right.
It'd be nice if that changed, if we got cards at roughly the same time as they come out in Japan.
Yeah.
Although Japan has lots of mini sets, whereas we have bigger combined sets. But, okay, so that Parasect plus Spicy Seasoned Curry, you can get 3
special conditions.
3 special conditions on your Pokemon. It's a Hisuian Electrode. And I don't know if it's Hisuian Electrode V or if it's the single prizer. But Hisuian Electrode V plus Parasect plus Spicy Seasoned Curry plus Wind Up Arm, you can do 300 damage.
That's crazy.
Dugong. Okay, another Dugong, and that's good, because I know I have at least one from Drew, and that has Swim Freely that I can use with Finneon.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see what kind of deck we end up building.
Love this.
I'm going to get my butt whooped. Because it does not have Swim Freely.
Nope.
So if anything has Swim Freely, make sure we point that out.
Yes.
Ghastly. Ghastly, another one.
Oddish.
Ducklet.
Is that...
This is also Yuka-Morii. Yes, this is also Yuka-Morii. So, again, really cool claymation type art.
Litwick, this is also claymation.
Nice. Wow, she's just kicking butt.
Yeah, she is.
Hisuian Zorua. No attack, no cost attack. Collect, draw a card.
Nice.
And that, of course, evolves not into the V, but into Hisuian Zoroark.
Right.
And they are normal and ghost type.
Okay. Cool.
Which I think has never been a combo before.
Okay. Alright, Jinx. Alright, so we've got Alluring Dance. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. The new active Pokemon is now confused. And then Super Psybolt for 80 damage.
So that was an attack, right?
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah,
whoa, Alluring Dance. That'd be crazy. I mean, that would be way too strong to be an ability. Binacle.
Nice.
We might have to trade some around. We'll see.
Pikachu. Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, I think we got at least one of those from Drew, because I remember you saying that before.
Yeah.
Does it have an ability?
It does. It does have an ability. Sorry, there we can go.
If this Pokemon has any energy attached, it has no retreat cost. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. No retreat cost is always good.
Yeah. Very fun.
Goomy.
Nice.
Good. All right. Codes. For those who are interested.
Yes. Thank you for watching.
Yes. Thank you. I'm really excited to see what cards we get online and get the chance to play around with those. Your turn. Sorry.
Okay. Lumineon. Alright. This one has Swim Freely.
Okay, that one has Swim Freely. Good.
And Waterfall for 120 damage.
Gloom.
I have an Oddish.
Nice.
Okay, Poliwhirl.
Toolbox. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of Pokemon tool cards you find there and put them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. So that could be important if you're playing the Hisuian Electrode and trying to do that whole thing with Parasect and whatnot. Right. Because you really need one. You have to have wind-up armor. You can't attack.
Right. Haunter.
Nice.
Oh, Cursed Drop. For 1 psychic, put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like.
Nice. Electric. That's my first lightning type.
Yes, it is. Look at that. Okay, Psychic Energy card.
Alright, sorry, I gotta rearrange here.
I understand.
So I've got a little more space. Okay, alright, sorry.
Yeah.
Water energy. Go ahead.
Sojourner. Stonejourner. Sojourner.
That's a different Pokemon.
No, it's not. Alright.
Okay. Clefable.
Okay.
And you have one of these too, right? Yeah. Spirit Charm protects against dragons.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Wurmple.
Whoops. Hisuian Basculegion. Upstream Spirits. This attack does 20 damage for each basic energy card in your discard pile. Then shuffle those cards into your deck. Water Shot. Discard an energy from this Pokemon. 70 damage. That's interesting.
Alright. Murkrow.
Okay.
That's my first darkness type.
Yep. Gligar.
Rhyhorn.
Phantump.
Wurmple.
Sudowoodo. Joust. 20 damage. Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools from your opponent's active Pokemon. Impound 50 damage during your opponent's next turn. The defending Pokemon can't retreat.
Gligar.
Bronzor.
Okay. Love Disc.
Electrike. Electrike. Not electric. Electrike. Okay. Codes.
Yep.
You first.
Alright. Nuzleaf.
Nuzleaf. Nice.
Whoops. Oh, this one's like, it's almost bent up at the top. Like it's almost like the blade was dull when it was cut. It's just slightly bent. The camera probably won't be able to pick it up.
I'm going to feel it.
Just very slightly. And slightly on this edge, too. You feel that?
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, cool. I got another Hariyama. No Makuhita yet, but Hariyama.
Okay. Riley. Supporter. Reveal the top 5 cards from your deck and have your opponent choose 2 of them. Discard the chosen cards and put the remaining cards into your hand.
Oh. That's kind of terrible.
Terrifying. Why would you use that?
I'm not sure that you would. Wind up arm?
Okay. Fantina.
Okay, yep. So, same one as this. Go ahead and read it.
Full art.
It's been a minute.
You can only use this card if you only have 10 or more cards in the Lost Zone. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Pokemon take 120 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V. Cool. And it's a supporter.
Nuzleaf.
Metal Energy. Magnezone V-Star!
What? You got the pair!
The set!
Nice!
How fun! Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. Here we go.
Nice.
It's a very pretty card.
So you'll definitely need a V-Star marker.
Right? Okay. So Magnezone V-Star has 1 regular attack for 1 lightning, 2 colorless. Magnetic Grip, 180 damage. Search your deck for up to 2 item cards. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. The V-Star power is an attack for 2 lightning energy, Electro Star. This attack does 90 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Okay. So,
Nice.
especially with several that are 90 or less, like stage 1s that are 90 or less, like that would be really good.
Oh yeah,
You can snipe
for sure.
those right off.
Yeah, like Drizzles and stuff. Orbeetle.
Nice.
I don't have the other cards, but I have Orbeetle. That's the tough thing about these sets that are like 200 cards.
It's so
and one
hard
of the reasons
to find.
why we opened 2 building battles to do this is because it's just hard to get whole families. And that's why we like building battles too, because you at least get some family.
Right.
You at least get something.
Right. You're not starting from 17
nothing.
families.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Oh man, look at you. You're just getting all the things.
Colress's experiment. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put 3 of them into your hand. Put the other cards into the Lost Zone.
Okay, good. And that goes well with Mirage Gate.
Right.
So you are leaning probably towards electric and fighting.
Yeah.
Or lightning and fighting. I apologize. Lickalicky.
I think I said electric.
Tongue Slap 50, Heavy Impact 130.
Phalanx.
Hey, I got another Finneon! Yay!
Nice.
Oceanic Accompaniment for the win. Sniping all your Pokemon. What?
Squavit.
Like covet.
Squavit.
He's like the isn't he the covet Pokemon or something?
Cheeky.
Oh, cheeky. The greedent. So it's it's Squavit and greedent.
Okay.
Covetousness and greed. Greed.
Sorry, I was going with the.
Oh boy. Words are hard. Spinnerack.
Words are so hard. Okay. Inkay.
Harris.
Another Jinx is here. Sorry.
Right on top of the other Jinx.
Yep.
Inkay. Oh! Look at this.
That's fun.
There's a Psychic and a Darkness Inkay in the same set.
That's fun.
I would probably put them under Darkness then. That's not confusing at all.
Well, you know.
Okay, put that there.
Snover.
I guess it really depends on what the Malamar is, but...
Yeah.
Hisuian Basculin, that's good because I've got Hisuian Basculegion. Alright, let's see these. Here we are.
Alright.
Okay.
Here we go. Toolbox.
Okay, toolbox.
Which is an item.
Item.
Not a tool.
Not a tool. It searches for
tool.
items. Porygon 2.
Ooh, nice.
Garbage attack. This attack does 20 damage for each Pokemon tool card in the Lost Zone.
Okay.
Both yours and your opponent's.
Oh, man. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so there's a Garbodor card called that has an attack called Trash-a-Lanche.
Okay.
And it was I think it was 10 or 20 damage times the number of item cards, and I think it was only in your opponent's discard pile.
Oh, okay.
So it punished your opponent
for using
using items.
Yeah.
Which is very, very interesting. This is harder to control, but with Lost Sweeper, you can force your opponent's tools into the Lost Zone, and then that would augment this, in addition to having other cards of your own that discard tools. So it's
cool.
a 2. It's a stage 1, so that's not terrible.
Right.
Not as hard to set up as a
I have the
stage.
Porygon.
Yeah, not as hard to set up as a stage 2.
Right. Okay, electric.
The Misfortune Sisters. This is definitely coming for you. Look at the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck and discard any number of item cards you find there. Your opponent shuffles the other cards back into their deck.
Oh boy.
Ha ha!
Hisuian Sliggoo.
Metacham. Where are my basics? I don't need these evolutions if I don't have basics. Also, why am I getting all these fighting Pokemon when you've got the fighting cards?
Okay, Water Energy.
Okay, Psychic Energy.
Alright. Politoed.
Politoed.
Alright.
What does he do?
Sorry.
He's a stage 2.
Yes, he is a stage 2. I apologize. Okay, so he has 2 attacks for 2 colorless. Lordly Song Leader, 10 plus. If Poliwag is on your bench, this attack does 60 more damage. If Poliwhirl is on your bench, this attack does 90 more damage. If Poliwrath is on your bench, this attack does 120 more damage.
So what if you have all 3? That would be 60 plus 90 plus 120.
So 150 plus 120 is 270. 280.
280? Whoa. And 280 is a big number right now.
Yeah.
Now, again, keeping a Poliwag on your bench susceptible to sniping is a risky strategy.
Right. You would want to put that down, like, right before attacking, basically.
Ideally, yeah. But you have to have a Poliwag under him, and a Poliwag under the Poliwrath, and a Poliwag under the Poliwhirl.
Right.
So, you only get 4. So that's your 4th. Under normal circumstances.
Yeah.
So, interesting. That seems hard to set up. Hey! Drapion V-Star. Of course it's a V-Star. We'll see if we draw the V. So, a lot of people have talked about Drapion V as being like a very anti-Mew VMAX card. Because It has an attack, so it's darkness for 1, so it hits for weakness.
Right.
And then I think its attack is like, this attack costs 1 colorless less for each Fusion Strike Pokemon your opponent has in play or something like that. And it's like 4 colorless, so you can, or maybe it's 1 dark and 3 colorless or something like that. Anyway, here's the V-Star. It is Drapion is cool. Not the coolest big scorpion Pokemon, because that goes to Venipede, who I guess is not technically a scorpion, but big poison bug Pokemon. The coolest is Venipede, in my opinion. But Drapion is pretty cool. So, Big Bang Arm, 250 minus. This attack does 10 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. But if it's at full health and you have a choice belt attached, that's 280, which is big. Hazard Star, V-Star Power. During your turn, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon paralyzed and poisoned. During Pokemon Checkup, put 3 damage counters on that Pokemon instead of 1.
Nice.
So, that one is a lot less likely to be useful.
Right.
So we'll put it there.
Yes, could you swimming in your special cards?
Yes.
Alright, Sudowoodo.
Look at you with your complete set.
Yes, I do have a complete
star,
set.
So I don't want to hear your garbage. Poliwrath.
Hey!
Who's a fighting type. Still gonna go in water, but fighting type and uses water energy.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I did the same thing. With the same family, too. Wow, we hate this
we
family.
just don't like them.
Split Spiral Punch, 60 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Splash Loop, 160. Put 2 energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand. But it takes a double colorless, so you can just twin and take them both. And then twin, you could just do that every turn if you wanted to. If it was advantageous to do so.
Okay.
Which, 160, you're hitting for weakness into, like, Arceus and stuff.
Right.
So...
yeah.
that's potentially beneficial, but it's a stage 2, so...
hard to get to.
hard to set up.
Love Disc.
Love Disc. Snover.
Oddish.
Rhyhorn.
Litwick.
Apom.
Litwick.
Roselia.
Mienfoo?
I don't know. Mienfoo.
Yeah. Anywho.
I think I always say it as Mien. It's like Mienfoo and Mienshao.
Okay.
Evolution. That's what I say. I'd have to look it up. Goomy. Goomy.
Okay. Codes.
Codes.
Sorry.
Codes. Oop, that one's upside down. That makes it harder.
It's a lot harder.
Go ahead.
Oh, all right. We've got Roserade. Hey, there we go. Because I have at least one Roselia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Poisonous Whip does 30 damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. And then Assassin's Rose does 60 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, this attack also does 60 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Yes, that's a fun art there, I think.
Those are some cool effects as well.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Seems like there's a lot more special conditions in this one.
Right.
Relicanth. Into the deep, put 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. It's a basic fighting type.
Okay. Thornton.
Oh, man! Thornton's such a good card.
He's a supporter. Choose a basic Pokemon in your discard pile and switch it with one of your basic Pokemon in play. Any attached cards damage counter special conditions, turns in play, and any other effects remain on the new Pokemon. That's fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool effects with that. Another Lickalicky.
Nice. Rhydon.
Okay, you got some Rhyhorn there.
Yeah.
What does he do? What does Takedown do?
Takedown, 120 damage. This Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah.
For 4 energy?
For 4 energy.
Not worth it.
Sad.
Poliwhirl.
Oh, gee. Alright.
Poliwhirl.
Nice. Darkness Energy.
Okay.
I'm throwing cards. Sorry.
Fire Energy.
Orbeetle.
Okay, Orbeetle. That's the third one.
Third one, I think, yeah.
Rhyperior.
Ooh.
Geocannon, 50 plus. Discard the top card of your deck. If that card is an energy card, this attack does 100 more damage and attach that card to this Pokemon.
Ooh.
Rocky Tackle, 180. This Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. So there's ways that you can control what the top card of your deck is.
Yeah.
So that's really, really neat.
Right.
We love stage 2s.
Ooh,
What?
Eternatus V.
What? Oh, that's a really cool one. So it's not the coolest
right.
one, but this is a trainer gallery.
Yeah. All right. So here, let's give you guys a good close up of this card here.
Nice.
Very pretty. It's got some nice texturing on it.
Okay, so I would like to point out that once again we have opened 4 building battles and pulled 4 Vs.
Yeah.
Because we pulled V-Star, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Five.
Five Vs from 4 building battle boxes.
And we're not done yet.
And we're not even done yet. Convince me that building battles are not the best.
Alright, so We've got wow, a single colorless attack. Power Accelerator does 30 damage. You may attach a darkness energy card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. And then Dynamax Cannon for 1 darkness and 3 colorless. 120 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon VMAX, this attack does 120 more damage.
Right. And the big thing with Eternatus is the VMAX has an ability that expands your bench, but only if all of your Pokemon are darkness type.
Oh.
So you have to play.
Okay.
You have to play mono. Dark deck. You have to play mono darkness.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Oh,
nice.
The Akari and Pikachu trainer gallery cards. That's funny. We pulled 2 trainer galleries back to back. Otherwise, this is just functionally the same Pikachu as that one. Yeah. So let's grab a random sleeve over here.
There we go. Yeah.
There we go.
That is a fun one. Okay. Oops. Bronzor. Oh.
Clefairy.
Squelpet was in the wrong pile.
Oh boy.
Because they're so similar in color.
I pulled another Clefairy.
Nice. Goomy.
Roselia. Where left?
I believe we are. Yeah, looks like it. All right, here we go.
Oh, hang on. Were we disconnected temporarily?
Oh, no, I think we were. Shoot.
Is it still live or is it not? It says live now.
It does? Okay.
Right there.
Knocking over card.
Hang on. Let's go back here. Is anybody watching? Although I can't even see the...
Can't see the chat.
Can't see the chat. Okay. Content. Live. Nope, that says live. That says live still. Refresh. Okay, maybe it just very temporarily disconnected. Okay, back to OBS. All right.
Okay, sorry.
Whose turn is it? Nuzleaf? We'll know when we get to the energy.
We'll know when we get to the energy. Box of Disaster.
Box of Disaster.
Which is a tool.
Cool. Carbink.
Galarian Stunfisk.
Hey, a stadium. Lake Acuity. All Pokemon that have any water or fighting energy attached, both yours and your opponent's, take 20 less damage from attacks from the opponent's Pokemon. Dang it! Of course I would get the one stadium that's going to benefit both of us.
Well, you know. Alright. Seviper.
Seviper, and that's...
Ooh, that is some fun art. I like that. I'm sorry.
Is that Komaya?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, you're first now.
What? V.
What? Oh, that's a really good card, too.
Okay, so it's a colorless Pokemon. Ability, Vanishing Wings. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may shuffle it and all attached cards into your deck. Cool.
Yeah, so the cool thing about that is it makes your deck infinite. As long as that Pokemon doesn't get lost zoned or knocked out, your deck is infinite. Because you can always pull it, put it on your bench, and then shuffle it back into your deck.
And then it does have one attack for 3 colorless. Flight Surf, 80 plus. If you have a Stadium card in play, this attack does 80 more damage.
For 160?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Probably another Orbeetle. Greedent! Okay. Collect, draw 2 cards, spill out. Discard your hand. If you discarded 5 or more cards in this way, this attack does 150 more damage.
Whoa.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Seems like that might go well with Hisuian Arcanine,
Right.
but I don't even know if I have a Squavit. I know you do.
I'd say I do. Oh, one, I think.
You have two at least. No, just one?
Just one.
Okay, I don't have any, so.
I had to move it. I had it in
fantastic.
my mouth.
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Ooh,
Chandelure.
Alright. Oh, these fire ones are hard to read. Okay. Mountain Roasting is an ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so mill. It mills.
And then Heat Blast does 90 damage.
Abomasnow.
Litleo.
Slugma.
Tynamo. Slugma.
Litleo.
Seedot.
Oh, is that's Yukamorii?
It is. So adorable.
Mienfoo.
And Hisuian Growlithe. Which I have down here.
We probably have extra of that now. Litwick. That we got from Drew, just really quickly. So,
yes.
Dugong, Ducklet, Leo, Ghastly, Mienfoo, Meditite, Rhydon, Abomasnow, Panic Mask is a tool up there.
Oh, I don't have a... I'll have to set mine there.
Cresselia, Seadra, Seal, Roselia, Rockruff, Litwick. I guess highlight your rares when you get to them.
Oh. Okay.
From now on. Okay, I have a Colress. This experiment. Great. Although I don't know if I have... Oh, I have a Comfey. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Nice.
Ha ha.
I did get a Lampent, which means I
Okay.
have a complete set there.
Oh, good. I have a Makuhita. Not that I'm really planning on using them, but...
Oh, I got a Rhyperior also.
Nice. Another Makuhita.
Oh, and I got a Greedent.
Tump. Sweet Basculin. Okay. I'm also not paying attention to what my... It should be... If you pull any stage 2s... Okay, we already talked about Rhyperior.
Yep.
Here's Mian Shao, which we didn't pull any of those before. Another Misfortune Sisters. Medicham. Fighting. Bronzong. Sudowoodo. Phantom. Pikachu.
Oh, a Dottler.
Nice. Oh, Lost City is huge. But it affects both of us, obviously.
Right.
Scan.
Pikachu.
Okay, here's the Chandler.
Porygon 2.
Nice. Oh, I pulled a Squavit.
Like cutie. Misfortune Sisters. I have one too.
Oh no.
Oh, I have a Poliwrath, which needs to go here. Oh, with my Poliwag. Cool.
Damage Pump.
Ooh.
Move up to 2 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to your other Pokemon in any way you like. I have so many Abomasnow. Holy cow. Apom. Inkay. Sweet and
Silcoon. Oh, another
Finneon.
Another Porygon too.
Arezu.
Another Thornton.
I have a Mirage Gate.
I have one other one also.
Yeah, I don't want to hear your garbage.
Yeah, well, get over it.
Dustox. Nadir Powder. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned. During Pokemon Checkup, put 8 damage counters on that Pokemon instead of 1. And then I have another Poliwrath. Which goes here.
Ooh, okay. This Kamala is super cool. As an ability, All Just a Dream. If this Pokemon is asleep and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, your opponent can't take any prize cards for it.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's a few cards that do that. We've had those.
What I Got
I also have that Kamala.
Glastrier.
Glastrier, I think.
That's fun.
Oh, I have Electros.
Oh, nice.
So that, again, that's the Pokemon that Ice Rider Calyrex
is actually
riding on.
Yeah. Okay.
So because they are separate Pokemon.
Right.
Calyrex is the rider, and
Right.
then the horses have their own names.
Right.
They're their own Pokemon.
Right. Oh, a Trevenant.
Arc Phone. Look at the top card of your deck. You may switch that card with one of your face-down prize cards. It's interesting.
Uh-huh. I also have an Arc Phone. Cool, cool. All right, wowza. Lots of stuff to choose from here.
Wowza is right.
Okay.
Well, I think I have to go with Swim Freely because I have 4 Finneon.
Nice. Very nice.
So that's kind of a big deal. Oops, 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 oops.
Okay.
Okay, do you need any Horsey, Seadra?
No, I have a whole.
You have a whole?
Yeah, I have a whole set, and I got a couple others.
Must be nice.
Okay.
Must be nice.
Oh, man. Well, I guess it kind of depends on what else I want to put in my deck.
Oh, also just a disclaimer, do not follow us for any advice on what is really, really good for competitive play. Especially if you have like an upcoming pre-release still somehow or something. Because that's not really how we roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm just going to go pure water. We'll have to figure out what we have extras of later.
Right.
But if I go pure water, then I can't use Mirage Gate. I guess you can always use it and just grab 1 energy, but that seems silly.
Right.
Ugh, so few items to work with. It's painful. I guess we do at least have lots of supporters. Too many supporters. Grant doesn't help me. Irida does. Oh, Iscan's not going to help me. Might help you.
Yeah. Ugh. The rough thing is, the Machamp family only uses fighting energy.
Right.
That makes it difficult
to do mixed type. But do you get to put, with Mirage Gate, you get to put them on any Pokemon you want? It doesn't have to be the same.
Yes, in any way you like. So yeah, so that is helpful.
I don't know that any of these tools are going to be super helpful. We'll just try to use a few of them.
Right.
To demonstrate what they do.
Okay.
Oh wait, not gray, and not Iscan. So I have 25 trainers and 1 stadium of questionable utility.
Okay.
I guess if you let me borrow a... But I don't know that Lost City is... I mean, Lost City is a double-edged sword. It's good against single prize decks, but we're both going to be mostly single prize.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, you were saying you're going to have trouble using Magnezone and Magnezone V-Star because of the lightning?
I'm not sure, because this is such a big family.
Right. Which Eternatus V is not a great... I mean, it can only do 120. Because,
Right.
I don't have any VMAX, obviously.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't...
Oh, I guess I do have Fantina. Okay, I have Fantina.
Yeah, you do.
So, that's an extra supporter. She's useful. None of these are useful. For my purposes.
Oops. Because, yeah, I was kind of leaning towards trying to do Psychic. Like a Psychic second set, because I do have the Radiant Gardevoir.
Right. Well, you don't have to be able to attack with it. I mean, it's useful just...
True. That is
by
true.
itself.
That is true. Yeah.
Oops. Oh wait, I stole a Lost City. Or Lake Acuity. Alright. Okay, so 28 trainers. And
okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Pokemon. So 16 plus 28 is 44.
Yep.
So 16. Unless I also grab Comfey. Yeah. I think that's all I'm going to be able to get away with. Alright, so there's my 60 card deck.
Alright. Alright,
Just need to
I'm
sleeve them up.
so sorry. I'm still working on that here.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. The trainers can ultimately go in the same pile. This is mine. These can go over here. Really? These can all just be picked up. So yeah, so this is the part where we're just wrapping up, counting.
Just trying to figure out what we want and whatnot.
Oh yeah, you'll have to let me know how many trainers you end up with so that we're close to even. But I feel like you had a lot more trainers than I did.
Right.
Overall.
How many did you have?
28.
Gosh. I don't have a ton of items.
I don't either. I only have like 6.
Oh, okay.
And some tools. I threw in some tools like just in case, not because they're definitely useful. So Drew, if you're watching, just once again, thank you so much for the opportunity to donate, to give through you, and to get some cards in return. We really appreciate being able to get just some playable cards within each new set so that we can continue to enjoy and compete at locals. And building battle boxes are a great way for us to get the chance to do that. So thank you so much. So that's energy. Do you still need fighting energy?
Yeah.
Probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Got 2 gift energy. Nice.
Yeah. We'll probably put both of those in my deck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not.
Right.
As long as your Pokemon can use... Some of them can use colorless, right? I guess we could just decide to go without stadiums. If we're both going to use Lost Acuity or Lake Acuity.
I say I didn't put any stadiums in.
I just had the one Lake Acuity, but benefits both of us.
Right.
Evenly.
Right.
So we can just not put that in.
Okay.
And then I need an extra water energy. Because, yeah, none of my other... Like, I can't use a scan. Because I don't have any Hisuian Pokemon.
Right.
Guess that's not entirely true. I have one single card with Hisuian in its name, so it seems silly to... Okay, alright. I guess you can use him even if you don't have a Pokemon with Hisuian in its name. So you'll have to tell me how many trainer cards you end up with.
How many Pokemon did you say you had?
I had 16.
Okay. This makes 16.
But I don't think we have to have an even number of Pokemon.
Yes.
Per se.
Okay.
What the heck?
5, 6, 7.
Now we got to sleeve up after we make sure everything is relatively even.
$28.
Trainers?
Mm-hmm.
And you still have some left over?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you just have an embarrassment of riches.
Yes, well.
Thornton is really good.
Yeah,
Cynthia's ambition is really good.
trying to see. I'm pretty sure I have.
Irida probably doesn't help you if you don't have any water.
Yeah, I don't.
Riley, we said, is very questionable. Iscan doesn't make a ton of sense if you don't have Hisuian Pokemon.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
actually probably still not going to use any, not if we have the same number.
Right.
Cynthia's ambition is really good.
Yeah, I have one in there. Okay. I am down to 27. How many do you have?
I think I still have 28.
Oh, okay. Sorry, for some reason I was thinking you had 26. Oh, I don't know.
I guess I have 27.
Okay, well.
I can, with the option, like I can add some more.
Mm-hmm. Wait, do I have any of one? No, I have 2. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
I have 60.
Alright.
Although I could probably mix some
Okay.
things up.
So, I'm sorry. How many trainers do you have?
I have 27.
27. Okay. Okay. Alright. I have 27.
With no stadiums, right?
Right.
Holy cow, you have all these draw supporters still?
Yes.
Okay, I guess just really one pure draw supporter, Chorus. Chorus is good. You just have to put 2 cards into the Lost Zone. plus those? Yes or no?
I have 7 cards left to put into my deck.
Okay.
I have no lightning energy yet.
How many basics do you have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Probably want at least 10.
Right.
How do you only have 7 basics?
I don't know.
Did you not put in like a 4/4 Machamp line?
I only have 3 Machamp.
Okay.
And 3 Machop. I don't know that I had any more Machop. So I feel like I had another card somewhere. I say I don't have any of those ones in.
Let me see if I have a Machop. I don't recall for sure one way or the other.
I mean, I could always throw a couple.
Because do you just have the 2 Dynamo, the 3,
and
then your Magnezone V?
Well, and Radiant Gardevoir.
And Radiant Gardevoir.
Yeah.
Here.
I mean, I could put. Okay.
You can put other things in too, but.
Right.
If you only have 7 basics, you're gonna mulligan a lot.
Right.
In theory. Like, statistically, you should. Stonejourner?
Yeah. I should have one of those, I think. But I did. Yes, I do. Yeah. Okay. It could be useful just to put a Hisuian Growlithe in there.
Potentially. Alright, let's break down and use for just this. Because we're not going to keep these decks together. This is the part where we count to 60 over and over and over again.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well. One, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. That way I can do 4 lightning energy.
Wait, don't you have Mirage Gate?
Yeah. Yes, I should.
Then you want more Colress's experiment so that you can trigger it. Because you can actually use it like to its fullest by grabbing 2 different types of basic energy. I cannot. I only have 1 type of basic energy, but I threw it in there just because I don't have any other trainers there.
Right. Wait, what? What are you thinking Mirage Gate does?
You need cards in the Lost Zone in order to use it.
Right.
So if you have Colress, you put more cards into the Lost Zone faster.
Right.
And then you can use it earlier in the game.
Right.
You don't want to put energy in there.
Right.
I mean, you can put extra energy in there, but you can't activate it. You can't use it until you have, 10 cards in the Lost Zone?
Oh, 7.
7. Fantina is 10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I still need 4 lightning energy.
Why?
Because I need lightning energy in my deck.
Yeah, but why 4?
Because I have 2 different families that use lightning energy.
Okay.
So, Magnezone V-Star, the V-Star power uses 2 lightning energy only. And then the electric family, E-Electric, uses 1, and I've got 2 of those, like a 2-2 line of that. That equals 4 right there.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable only having 2 in my deck. I don't feel like that would be very helpful. If I wouldn't be able to find them.
Alright, so you got your 60?
Once I get those 4 lightning, yes.
Oh, yeah, I can get you 4 lightning.
Still need those.
I didn't know that you needed them. Yeah. You said you need 4, but I thought you just meant for the purpose of counting, not that you didn't physically have them.
No, that's what I meant when I said I still need 4.
Oh, I thought you meant you were going through the numbers, and then you were like, no, I still need 4. Like, I can't take any out.
Nope.
Yeah, that's how I... There you go.
Thanks.
Easy peasy.
Oh, okay.
Are these extra?
Yes.
Or part of your deck?
No, those are extra.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to think of what those were. Those are just energy cards. Those are not part of my deck.
Alright, so we are going to be wrapping up then. Tune in on Tuesday evening at some point. We don't really know when we're going to stream until we do. It's usually right around 8.
Yeah,
right around
between 8 and 8:30 typically.
Yep.
By the time we get both boys settled.
Yep. So we will be battling it out with these decks.
Yes.
Most of the cards will have forgotten what they say by then, so it'll be a good time.
It'll be fun.
So, thank you again for watching, especially if you put up with us through the counting part.
Yeah, that was rough. Sorry.
But have a great evening. Play, learn.